Children's toys lie scattered in the midst of shell casings and burned out cars. The smell of death lingers in the air. Colonel Golan Vash gave a tour of the village, describing what he found when his team first arrived, only hours after the area had been retaken from the terrorists.
At this particular house, we found a family outside, exactly where you're standing right now. They were lying here, two couples, handcuffed and murdered, two women, two men. But it was only the beginning of what we saw inside. In this corner of this living room, we find a concentration of 8 babies burned among 15 other people, all of them in the same hole, like this living room and the next one. And I found this concept in the past few days of concentrating people to one place to kill them and to burn them.
The terrorists came across, they came in here and slaughtered about 10% of the residents of this kibbutz. These are children, old people. We're on this press tour today and you can just see the incredible destruction that was wrought here. And the last terrorist was cleared out of this kibbutz a week after the initial attack. So their plan was to take this over and to use it as a bargaining chip and to take everyone hostage here. Instead, they got an incredible battle as soldiers from the IDF came in and killed all of the terrorists.
Took us a very long time. I think that some of the terrorists who come hiding in the houses, for example here, wait silently in a high readiness for 12 hours or 16 hours and then they get up. So every time that we saw that we cleaned the area and everything was silent, suddenly another 12 or another 20 got out. Yeah.
When the village was finally cleared, rescuers turned to recovery, and what they found will stay with them for the rest of their lives.
I found a mother lying, protecting her baby, and she was shot in the back, and the baby was beheaded.
You've been all over the world. You respond to rescues and crises. Describe how this compares to what you've seen around the world.
Nothing compared to that. And this, if we needed anything to convince us that we are not dealing people like us, we cannot use the same democratic tools that the world use. It's not the human rights that you in your mind think of. Okay, if we treat them at the same level, we will keep seeing these horrible things.
Yeah. How would you describe how the IDF is feeling and Israelis are feeling right now?
Right now, there is no place for feeling. We are professionals. We need to achieve our goals, and our goal is to ensure that the Hamas organization is no longer exist.
This is what we're talking about here. You see these pictures of people with their babies, their children, that just wanted to live a peaceful life. And on the 7th of October, that peace was shattered. And now their home looks like this.
And this is exactly the reason that we need to clear this region, not only the perimeter around the kibbutz. All this region we must clear from this kind of threat if we want to provide our citizens the security, the protection that we could not give them.
The battle to retake Be'eri may be over, but the war is just beginning. And as these IDF troops marshal their forces within sight of the massacre, every one of them knows exactly what they're fighting for.